Have you ever met a woman who just stands out? Not because she's loud, not because she's showing off, but because she carries herself with such quiet confidence, such independence, that you can't help but notice? That's a Sigma female. She's not like the others, and she doesn't want to be. While many women follow the crowd, chasing approval and playing by society's rules, the Sigma female writes her own. And today, we're uncovering 14 unique habits that set Sigma females apart from everyone else. Habits that make her mysterious, admirable, and unforgettable. If you've ever wondered what makes these women so magnetic, or if you want to adopt some of these traits yourself, watch closely. You're about to see how Sigma females live differently and why the world can't stop watching them. 1. She thrives in solitude. While many people feel lonely when they're alone, the Sigma female feels alive. For her, solitude isn't empty, it's empowering. This is when she recharges, reflects, and plans her next moves. Psychologically, people who enjoy solitude tend to have higher emotional intelligence and creativity. Sigma females use their alone time to strengthen their self-awareness, which makes them even more confident in social situations. So while others chase company out of fear of loneliness, she chooses solitude out of strength. 2. She doesn't seek validation. A Sigma female doesn't need compliments, likes, or approval to feel good about herself. She knows her worth, and it doesn't depend on others. This is one of the most powerful psychological traits: intrinsic self-esteem. Studies show that people who validate themselves are more resilient and happier. While others post, compare, and compete, the Sigma female stays in her lane and wins quietly. 3. She observes more than she speaks. In a room full of noise, the Sigma female is often the quietest, but also the sharpest. She listens, watches, and notices details others miss. Psychologically, this makes her more attuned to people's intentions and emotions. Her silence isn't shyness, it's strategy. By the time others have spoken without thinking, she already understands the whole picture. 4. She protects her energy. Not everyone deserves access to her. Sigma females are selective about who they let close. They understand that some people drain you, while others inspire you. So she sets boundaries, and she enforces them. This habit is rooted in emotional self-regulation, which helps her maintain her peace no matter what's happening around her. And that calm presence, people can't help but respect it. 5. She doesn't follow trends, she sets them. While others scramble to keep up with the latest fashions, gossip, or opinions, the Sigma female stays true to herself. Ironically, her refusal to follow trends often makes her the one everyone ends up admiring. This is called the paradox of nonconformity. Research shows people who confidently ignore trends are often perceived as more competent and desirable. 6. She learns constantly. The Sigma female treats every experience, good or bad, as a lesson. She reads, she reflects, she improves. This growth mindset makes her adaptable and wise beyond her years. Instead of blaming others or playing the victim, she asks, "What can I learn from this?" That's why she always seems to come out of challenges stronger than before. 7. She's mysterious, but not on purpose. People often describe Sigma females as mysterious, but she isn't trying to be. Her mystery comes from living authentically and not oversharing. In a world obsessed with broadcasting everything, her privacy feels refreshing. And psychology confirms, mystery increases attraction. People are naturally drawn to what they can't easily figure out. 8. She builds before she boasts. Unlike many who talk about their plans before doing the work, the Sigma female moves in silence. She works hard behind the scenes and lets results speak for themselves. This is called the illusion of competence. When you quietly exceed expectations because no one saw you coming. When she finally reveals her success, people can't help but admire her. 9. She forgives, but doesn't forget. If someone hurts her, she doesn't waste time on revenge, but she also doesn't allow them back into her circle. Forgiving frees her from anger, but remembering protects her from repeat betrayals. This emotional intelligence allows her to move on gracefully, without bitterness or naivety. 10. She chooses quality over quantity. In friendships, relationships, and even possessions, the Sigma female values quality over quantity. She'd rather have one deep, meaningful friendship than a dozen shallow ones. This depth gives her life richness and keeps her grounded, even in chaotic times. 11. She handles conflict calmly. While others yell, blame, or avoid, the Sigma female remains calm during conflict. She approaches disagreements logically rather than emotionally. Studies show that people who manage conflict without aggression tend to earn more respect and better outcomes. Her calmness often disarms others and resolves problems faster. 12. She doesn't play victim. Even when life gets tough, the Sigma female doesn't blame others or wallow in self-pity. She takes responsibility for her life and choices. This habit, known as having an internal locus of control, makes her feel empowered rather than helpless. That's why she always seems to bounce back no matter what. 13. She balances independence and connection. People assume Sigma females are loners, but that's not the full story. She values independence, yes, but she also cherishes deep, authentic connections. She knows that being independent doesn't mean being isolated. This balance makes her relationships healthier and more meaningful. 14. She radiates confidence quietly. Finally, the most unique habit of all, the Sigma female's quiet confidence. She doesn't need to announce her worth. You can feel it when she walks in the room. This confidence isn't loud or arrogant. It's rooted in self-respect, competence, and authenticity. And that's what truly sets her apart. Why these habits work? You may be wondering, why do these habits make her so admired? Here's the psychology behind it. People respect those who respect themselves. Mystery creates intrigue. Boundaries inspire respect. Authenticity is magnetic. The Sigma female doesn't need to compete for attention because her presence already commands it. She plays a different game, and she wins. How you can develop these habits. Even if you don't feel like a Sigma female yet, you can start cultivating these habits today. Spend time alone and reflect on what really matters to you. Validate yourself instead of waiting for others to do it. Practice observing instead of reacting. Set clear boundaries and stick to them. Work on yourself in private and let your results shine in public. Start small, and over time, these habits will become part of who you are. The silent power of the Sigma female. What makes the Sigma female truly powerful is that she doesn't need to prove anything to anyone. Her habits are rooted in self-respect, not ego. She's not trying to be better than others. She's just trying to be the best version of herself. And that quiet power speaks louder than words ever could. Why the world needs more Sigma females. In a world obsessed with noise, competition, and superficiality, Sigma females remind us that strength can be silent, confidence can be graceful, and independence can be beautiful. They inspire others to live authentically, without apology. And perhaps that's their greatest gift, showing the rest of us that it's okay to stand alone and still stand tall. Final thoughts. If you see yourself in these habits, embrace them. If you aspire to develop them, start today. The path of the Sigma female isn't always easy, but it's worth it. Because once you master these habits, you'll never feel the need to chase anyone, prove anything, or seek permission to shine. You'll simply shine, and that's what sets you apart. So which of these habits do you already have? Which ones will you start working on today? Share your thoughts in the comments. Your story might inspire someone else. And if you want to keep learning how to build confidence, embrace independence, and unlock your Sigma potential, don't forget to subscribe and join our growing community of strong, mysterious, unstoppable women. You are enough. You are powerful. You are Sigma.